Yo, what's up guys, Vhosythe here, and in this video today I'm going to be showing you a simple, low-level method for taking care of Haderax the Invincible. There's actually a sweet spot in this arena in which you can take minimal to no damage, which is really cool, and I'm actually at this point right now. So when you drop down, you want to head to exactly where I am. Now let me just say before I get into the strategy here, this is a little more of a time-consuming method. It could take anywhere from a few minutes to 10 minutes. It's all pretty much luck-based and how good you are with your aim and timing. The preferred equipment for this fight, especially if you're playing on Siren, you definitely want to make sure that you have a Fire Sandhawk with the flying prefix, so that way we can increase the bullet travel to get to our target and dish out that crazy amount of DPS to open up his weak spot. Now, to make this happen and amplify everything, we definitely want to make sure that we are using a B shield for this fight as well, along with the Bone of Ancients Fire Relic with the highest percentage of fire damage that you can find. We're going to combine these things with the legendary Cat class mod, along with a reliable healing Moxie weapon like the Ruby or the Grog Nozzle, because you have the healing and you have the slag as well. Closing out this setup, we definitely want to make sure that we have a Stormfront, and the reason why you're going to bring the Stormfront is it's going to quickly take care of the worms that will be to your left on the ground in front of the safe zone, so that way you can toss a Stormfront when you push up on him like I just did, and you can take care of him quickly, because by you pushing up, you're going to be able to increase your bullet speed even quicker because you're closer to your target, which means even more DPS out of your Sandhawk and just everything that we combine here. So we're going to rerun that kill back, and I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to hit that weak spot in his mouth. So looking back at this kill, and again getting into the Haderax fight in a nutshell, he rises up from different areas, and if you incorrectly damage him and he gets low enough, he's going to heal up and just run rampant. Now what you want to do is you want to expose the weak spot inside of his body. Now from your safe zone, you only want to shoot him when he rises up from the center hole point, which you just saw him slide back down into. So the left and right sides, this one being the left, you don't want to shoot him or waste your time here. Same thing with the right hole that he just dove into. But you're going to see right now that he's going to rise back up, and what you can do is, you don't want to really push up now like I'm doing, that's a big mistake. You can throw a Stormfront to cover yourself though once you expose that spot. Shoot straight for the glowing pore directly underneath his mouth. You can see it slightly through that lining on his body. Now this is when you want to be pushing up, so you're going to throw a Stormfront to your left, so that way the generic sandworms don't damage you, and that'll basically cover you, so that way you don't lose your max shield amp bonus from your B, and you're dealing out the max DPS while getting off that good bullet travel speed. Just be mindful and don't make the same mistake I did by running into any corrosive pools that he may shoot out of his mouth directly in front of that safe zone. So we're going to play back another clip of how to basically execute this perfectly, at least, you know, performing it through this method. So from our safe area, once again, we're going to stay as far back as possible so we don't take DPS from anything. When he rises up the center hole, we're going to attack the weak glowing point inside of his body. Once we execute and open up the crit spot, what we're going to do is we're going to throw a Stormfront to our left to kill and take care of any sandworms that will rise up from that point, so that way we can move up with a full shield, take advantage of the increased bullet travel, and maximize on our DPS, killing Haderax and giving you access to the end raid loot. As far as the end goodies for killing this raid boss, if you ask me whether or not it's worth it, it absolutely is, because there is a brand new super powerful auto rifle that is featured in this DLC called the Peak Opener. This thing is one of my top 5 favorite things to use in Borderlands 2, and that's speaking on a lot of different guns. That is one of the effervescent things that you can get from this raid, along with the easy mode shield. To access those effervescents and the bulk of our post-raid loot, we're going to run to the side of the arena and head for the rocks. We're going to climb up and then jump towards the center landing, which is going to feature 4 chests. Those chests will feature oranges, effervescence, and you will also have some of the effervescent vehicle skins and some heads for your characters that are exclusive to this DLC as well. Now if you're really lucky, out of the effervescent drops you'll get the peak opener. As for the oranges, I noticed there's a high chance for a orange sniper rifle and or rocket launcher to spawn out of these chests. Just keep in mind to scout the floor, because what's going to happen is the loot that drops from his actual body will scatter throughout the ground zone where you are fighting him, and there's a good chance for at least one per lesson and an additional orange that you'll want to look out for. So yeah, that's it for this video. I definitely figured that I would push things out a little more with rewinding those clips so you guys can see exactly what you need to do, because I want to make sure that you guys execute this right. I haven't tried this boss on the highest OP level yet, because with all the editing that I've been doing, I haven't gotten there yet, but I'll definitely retest this method out. If those of you who are max level already want to give this method a spin and let me know how the results work for you, that would be absolutely excellent. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely feel free to leave a like, sub here for more Borderlands, and check out the social media links on my YouTube banner if you guys want to follow me there too. This has been Vhosythe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Later.